Hey guys, Salmonella here. So this is my follow-up video to my initial F11 review. I said I was going to try to make another video after I got caught in some Florida rain, and boy did I get caught in some Florida rain. When I say Florida rain, I'm talking probably one of the most torrential downpours I've seen in my 12 years living here. I couldn't even see 15 feet in front of me, and I was riding in that heavy kind of rain down Interstate 95 for about 45 minutes. I had rain gear on, and I was still soaked down to my underwear through my rain gear. So this is probably about the heaviest rain you could get caught in on a motorcycle. So let's take a look at how the F11 held up. Okay, so here's the bike after getting caught in some pretty torrential rain. As you can see, it still looks pretty clean. We're going to start at the back here, since that's where I started at the other video. The paint on the bike pretty much has zero water spots on it. I mean, there's a little bit of water spotting. You can probably kind of see. It actually shows up on the camera more than it does in person. The back here, the chrome is still pretty shiny. A little bit of water spotting on the light bar there. Moving down the bike. Most of the paint really has hardly anything on it. I mean, just a little bit of water spotting on the paint. The chrome is still nice and shiny. Any place it wasn't directly getting beaten on by rain. There's the cam cover, a little bit of water spotting. The exhaust, obviously, because it's hot, you know, it burns some water spotting on there. There's the paint again. Moving back to the front of the bike. There's the lever, the control. A little buggy on the mirror. A little bit of water spotting. Going to the front. The wind wings there and the forks obviously directly getting hit by water. But if you look at the back of them, they're perfectly clean. And trust me, this bike was soaked from head to toe. Front fender, I mean, you hardly see any water on the front fender. The wheel's a little bit dirty, but nothing crazy. There's the front headlight. So, you know, there's the front fender right there. I mean, that's the first thing that gets hit with water, and it's got very barely any water spotting on it. So the bike still looks pretty darn clean. I mean, way cleaner than any other product I've ever used on it after getting caught in that intense of a rain. So F11's claim is I should be able to just wipe this bike down with a clean sponge and some water, and it should look just like it did before it got dirty. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll be right back after I clean and dry the bike. So here is the bike after washing and drying. All I have done is rinsed it off with the hose and wiped it down with a clean new sponge right there. By the way, if you look in here, I kept rinsing this sponge off in this bucket. You can see just how clean that water still is. Pretty good indication showing that nothing really stuck to the bike dirt-wise. So let's have a look. There's the back. Nice and shiny. No water spots. I mean, look at the reflection of me in that saddlebag. That's 2004 paint. Seat, the engine. Look at those pipes. Remember how dirty those pipes were from having heated up water baked on them? Now they're gleaming. And those mirrors that were all water spotted and had bugs on them from being beaten from that storm. Nothing. The chrome, the front end, the wheel. All I literally did was rinse the bike off with my hose and wipe it down with a clean sponge. And it looks just as good as it did when I first put the F11 on. Rinsed it off with the hose, wiped it down with a clean sponge, dried it with my electric leaf blower. That's it. There's no detail products on this bike. No wax, no chrome polish, no glass cleaner, nothing. That is 100% the bike itself with F11 on it. So pretty impressed with how quickly it cleaned up, and the fact that I didn't have to re-detail anything after it was washed and dried. Pretty impressed with that. I will follow up with some more videos on more long-term with the F11, but as of now, definitely could say that I like it. Alright guys, Salmonella out. Have yourselves a great weekend.